from Mineski. I'm not too sure what the fix is in the mid lane.
What do we got? Final bound. What are LGD scared of?
10
The
seconds
LGD not
remaining.
want to deal with.
Maybe they take out Shadow Fiend because they see Clockwork, right?
Nah.
Maybe I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not sure what to pick for Mineski here.
I'm sure Shadow Fiend's not scary.
No, it's not, especially not with Lycan.
Yeah, just run at him.
Yeah. They're running low on their time. Give them the black square.
Oh, there's no way.
PSG
they couldn't come back.
LGD.
That's a good ban.
Okay, I mean that
Deep
solves the problem. Yeah, that solves deep push. That gives team fight.
That would have been nice.
That gives them damage. Okay, that's a good ban by LGD. What do we get?
I just why like
Come on, Somnus.
I just want to see a mid that works with the bounty.
Yeah. It's true.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe one of his classic. Like, what about the
5
OD?
seconds
You know, that's one that sometimes is nice with the bounty, but again, it is. Well, you just get run over, don't you?
Mineski's turn to pick. Queen.
Oh, I was thinking Queen of Pain for Mineski, actually. I thought that might have been one of the few heroes they could have gone for to punish lane with bounty.
Right. So what's it going to be? What, Chalice Lycan, or is it going to be
Chalice
Chalice
Lycan.
Squad?
Yeah,
Chalice
Chalice
Lycan.
Lycan.
Okay, Chalice Lycan.
That's how they used to run it, right? Like in the past when they were picking
The
Lycan a
side lane
lot,
Lycan.
it was side lane Lycan.
Queen of Pain. So what do you want to play mid against this?
10 seconds remaining.
Come on, give us a moon PA.
I actually don't.
5
PA, OD, or
seconds
Tinker.
remaining.
That'll be the ones that I'm happy with. Oh, I'd be happy with an Invoker. I would be happy with an Invoker.
I think it's way too slow, Invoker Spectre.
Maybe just Storm's still there.
Storm is still
Storm's
there.
still there. He could just go for the Storm.
That also feels like it's a bit greedy, though. Puck for Moon?
Nah. That hero. It's not good.
I mean, I know the hero's not good. I know they played it, though.
were they the team that played the puck?
I know somebody played it. I'll confirm. Let me just make sure.
Yeah.
I thought it was them that played it. I didn't actually check. Loading. Oh, no. Yep, there's a puck.
They played the
They
puck.
lost with it.
And they lost with the puck. And Moon played the puck.
Make sure.
Like
Jabs.
that?
Oh, it's a support.
Wait! No wonder they lost. A support puck?
He ran support sniper.
That... Yeah. I mean, that's crazy.
Oh, Meepo.
Is it a good Meepo game?
It's good in the lane.
It is a good...
but it's
It's
versus-
not a bad Meepo game.
It's good versus the Quap, but versus
No.
Gyro and stuff with an IO.
You got the... I think...
Is it Meepo?
It's not a bad Meepo.
Let's see. It's the Storm.
Oh,
Okay, alright.
okay, they're just the Storm Spirit.
Damn, I got excited when I thought the Meepo for a second.
So many exciting picks and they get the Storm. I mean, Storm, still obviously fun to watch, and is that hero that can sort of work nicely with the tracking. And we are getting to see an ice Clockwork.
Yeah, they've got like no team fight, so I mean they have to. They can't get if they run over in lanes. This game is just gonna be a nightmare. But I don't know. I haven't seen how's Clockwork do now in this as an offlaner? Because he's like one of those that you leave alone.
Yeah, you don't want him in a dual lane because
Yeah.
he's pushing away his teammates with the cogs. It's just there's nothing about the hero that works nicely. I guess if you do is he going to be with Jabs or is he going to be with Ninja Boogie?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because if
I think
anything,
they have to.
I think maybe when you have Ninja Boogie, then Ninja Boogie can obviously move around the map a bit, right?
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
think you
need to
can't.
stay
I think you have to have Jabs top first for Mushin.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just like, all right, we're gonna sack our Spectre, and we've seen what happens.
Ninja
when you
Boogie's not
sack
going to do
him.
anything to protect this.
Yeah, definitely
you're right.
not.
Yeah, you got to have Jabs respect.
Yeah, and Ninja Boogie's gonna have to. And Ninja Boogie's gonna have to put in work. That's what I'm gonna say. For Mineski, Ninja Boogie's gonna have to really solidify these lanes for them.
Can they not just go and farm aggressively against the Jiraiya and then have Ice sort of solo lane on the top? Sorry, on bottom safe. Like, would you want to run something aggressive here if you're Mineski?
Their aggressive is just not great, but I guess it'll secure.
It's like, secure them farm against the Gyro.
But then Chalice gets a free farm lane versus Clockwork.
Oh yeah, I mean it's hard, isn't it?
That's what I'm
Look
trying
at
to think of the
LGD's lineup, just
solutions.
looks terrifying. They've got the showstopper. Somnus, we'll let it have this. The Somnus Queen of Pain coming out. That's definitely one that's.
I feel a little bit of a maybe an early little bit thing, but I think it's really gonna be up to Ninja Boogie because I know Ninja Boogie's bounty. I really do like him when he's playing these type of these movers, the Night Stalkers, the bounties. He's been very successful on them in the past when they've played it. But this game just really does look tough right off the bat.
Prepare
So
for
maybe it's just
battle.
going to be a full tri-lane bottom, and they send Ice 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 alone, and that's how they try to solidify their Spectre farm.
A bit of love there for Xanova from Ninja Boogie.
Questionable at the best.
Let's see how it goes. We've got a bouncy.
Dude,
Got a clock.
And I like the LGD guys. They always use our. They always
Dude,
use
the
our chat
LGD
wheel. They're the only ones that use it. I feel.
Yes.
Xnova always does that.
Because we
always.
pay
I
them
love
the
it.
big bucks, you know.
I don't think I've ever talked to any of them. I think I've said one word to FY, and he's very intimidating. Look at the build by Ame, by the way. Branches galore. 5 branches.
My goodness. Let's see how it pays off. The branch boy.
He can eat his tangos, more regen. We see FY starts with the
30
gauntlet. Also a
seconds to
crazy amount of regen on him. So Chalice is going toward that top lane. So 1v1 Chalice versus Clockwork. As they are looking to be, they're doing their own pressure lane on the side of LG. Let's see if they switch stuff up. Decision going there between. They want to go for the rune. They know that they're pretty strong in comparison. But Ninja Boogie might be able to claim his
The battle
own
begins.
bounty. because
Yeah,
of
there's
that.
no one on it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get 3.
All right. They outplayed themselves, LGD.
Chalice didn't even contest for any of them. Just wants to emphasize getting a block versus the Clockwork, I guess. The Ninja Boogie. Will he get a courier snipe? Highly unlikely at the beginning. As Xnova looks like he's going to actually start mid. And oh, Moon's not happy. Oh, Moon's happy again. All right, got into tower. Couple hits, so that'll push into Equilibrium onto his side, but didn't get the block. Somnus got a full block. That's a very sad Storm Spirit.
I was going to say, this is not going to be a nice lane for him for the first few levels, is it, the Storm? On this. Pretty heavy with the harass. Until sort of those points are there for Moon to shove the lane back with the remnants and aftershock. Aftershock overload.
Yeah, I was like, wait, where's there? I clicked around, I'm like, wait, what?
Shaker.
I was like, where's Shaker? So yeah, it's the full tri lane to try to secure Mushi.
Yeah. See how well his farm goes. As we saw last game, he did suffer.
Oh man, Moon is just getting the treatment because of that level 1 block in the lane. As Somnus will secure. Is he gonna get the
Bottom lane.
double range creep deny?
Ah, mate. Only just kept alive there by the Verifier usage of FY. Very close to taking him.
Yeah, it dropped extremely low. Somnus Somnus has 4 denies already in the mid lane. 2 range creep denies, so Moon's gonna already start getting out leveled. As we do see Ame went for the flak level 1 and has doubled up the wave so that they can try to get experience, but they're actually getting forced away by this tri lane.
Trying to chase down Ninja Boogie. Boogie's got the movement speed, will be fine. Space certainly being made for Mushi to hit the creeps in these first few waves.
Yeah. Bottom lane is definitely going in favor of Mineski, but the other 2 lanes are quite heavily favored for LGD. Lycan doesn't care at all about a Clockwork, because even if he does get you inside of the cogs with Battery Assault, you've got your wolves you can summon.
Somnus wants he can grab that double damage rune top. He does know it's there because he had the Ogre Scout at bottom rune, so he knows there's a rune top.
Ooh, he missed 2 last hits there. And the Bounty Hunter might be able to get it before him, Somnus.
Oh! He gets Ninja Boogie.
This is what we're saying, Ninja Boogie is the key. He's already safely guaranteed bottom lane for now, for the start for Mushi, but now as Xnova comes down, turns it around. And now we'll see what this little Bounty Hunter can do with the DD. I'm gonna try to put some pressure at the Chalice, but this DD, they might have the damage. Ice 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 also dropping low. And the DD's a knife. Ninja Boogie.
The Wolves though.
The Wolves?
They
get him.
Alright. So Mineski do get first blood, but they do lose Ice Ice Ice, but they'll take that. Taking Chalice off the map. Getting that gold bounty as well for Ninja Boogie.
We said though, Ninja Boogie, he's the key. He's the key to the success. They can do this in this game.
Mid lane Moon starting to get a bit of CS back, but still obviously Somnus. But that lead 18 to 10 against 10 for 1.
Those
Full level.
those denies, yeah, really adding up. I think he's gotten majority of the range creep denies. I looked and I'm pretty sure he got 3 range creep denies or 4 range creep denies already. And he's about to get a 5th. Another deny on the range creep and another melee deny. Grant would be going crazy right now. Grant would be loving this with these denies. It's his favorite thing in the world, I know that. As now Ame has started to secure some last hits down bottom whenever X-Nova makes the move down. Rune's coming out. It does spawn bottom, and we have a bottle picked up. We do. Somnus has the bottle. And man, Moon's already pushed to jungle, level 3. He's gonna take the next wave as it approaches his tower, but you can tell that he's not a happy Storm Spirit. And although they did kill Chalice up in that top lane, Chalice is last hitting it just way better than Ice Ice Ice, you know, for obvious reasons. It's a Glycan versus a Clockwork matchup. You've got way higher base damage, way higher regen.
A penny denied is a penny earned.
Getting the levels at least though top. Nice.
Yeah.
And not in any danger of dying at the moment. I see the 5-minute runes come up.
Mm-hmm. Who's getting in position for the Moon. Going for their bounty rune as Ninja Boogie. Will contest for X-Novas.
Is he going to be able to grab it? Yes, he is. Ninja Boogie will take it.
Mushi. A lot of damage, but so is Ame. Ame commits forward for the kill. The Arcane Curse is going to start to add up on him.
Oh, and Mushi goes back in, trying to get a few hits in, but indeed Mushi will go down. Ame does fall as well, but so does Jabs. That's a double kill for FY.
The clap actually helping FY quite a lot there, doing that extra damage onto the silencer.
Ninja
FY, he's got the tether. He will be okay. The bounty rune though, Ninja Boogie knows what he's after. Gets it.
Top lane. And let's try and make a go onto Ice 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 here. He'll cog himself in. Let's push back Chalice a few times. Chalice is ready with the movement speed with the wraparound to continue to chase down Ice Ice Ice. He's got the walls tanking up the battery assault, but Ice 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 trying to squeeze his way through this narrow gap of the forest, making it harder for Chalice to chase, but it's not too hard for him at the end of the day. Chalice gets the chase down, gets the kill.
If he had gotten the cogs and was actually aware that X-Nova doesn't have a point in stun. Oh, X-Nova actually was saving a point. That's really smart. Didn't notice that at first. Saving stun and has the mango. Or saving point and has the mango. As Somnus continues to dominate this mid matchup. And Moon's still only level 5.
Yeah, level 7 on the Queen of Pain.
Has ulti available too. Moon.
Somnus
wants him.
Yeah. There's nothing holding him back from a free and easy kill. Straight up. Jumps forward, has the 2-level advantage, nothing that Moon can do.
And top tower will get brought down nice and early. Dire tower. Dire gets the last hit. No, not Chalice, but they still get that gold secured. And already a Dominator finished on this Lycan. So Ame is kind of this, he's like the sacrifice a bit. He's like the off-lane gyrocopter, and I don't think that LGD minds too much. They've got stacks coming along to catch him back up. And they've got 2 dominant lanes. 2 incredibly dominant lanes.
So down bottom, like a bit of an attempt on Samushi, homing missile on him. But Ninja Boogie is there.
I don't even know if they're trying to like, go for it. They're just
Zoning him for the creeps, yeah.
Push him off the creep wave.
Top lane, Ice Ice Ice. Let's manage to get X-Nova in the cogs.
The wolves, oh, okay. The battery assault actually still not quite in range of them.
I'll make Ice Ice Ice, he's got the level 6 now. Low on the mana, but once he refuels, he'll be able to look for those hookshot rotations, bottom lane. Jab's getting the curse out to the 2 of them. You got Ninja Boogie getting the slow onto Ame. He's got that regen from FY, keeping him fine. X-Nova also TPing in as now Ame tries to look to turn, chase the Ninja Boogie. Ninja Boogie, deep and hidden in the trees. Will be able to get himself back underneath the tower.
Full health, full mana. We'll give him back to Ame.
Oh, there. We'll look towards the silencer. In fact, Jabs. Gotta be careful there. One more touch and Jabs will go down, and there's the right click. They find Jabs. Ame's still alive here. It's just too hard for Mineski to really go on him.
He gets healed.
But the power of the Aya.
Just those stick charges coming up for FY to give Ame just enough health there to continue that push forward, and Chalice nearly taking out a tier 2 top. Somnus continuing to free farm in the mid lane, and this early game already looking very devastating for Mineski, as they drafted a pretty greedy lineup. looking at Chalice, but Chalice has shapeshift, and he's out of there. Turning to give a little bit of punch a little bit back. Jabs. Getting kind of owned by the Wolves as well as the Satyr. Jabs. Jabs. Oh, they stopped attacking? Okay, dead anyway though. And the Satyr will get denied by the Wolf. Oh my god, the insult to injury.
Micro there.
Oh, the dagger was off the mark. As now the mid tower will go down to Somnus.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And the lead continues for LGD in this early start.
3k advantage, 8 for 3. Multiple lanes going well.
Oh, Ninja Boogie actually revealed his invis to go for a last hit, and Somnus
no.
doesn't hesitate at all. That's pretty much the Veil finished up now for this Queen of Pain, who's level 10.
Radiant's
Storm
middle
level 8 in
tower
comparison. The
is under
supports are all level 4 and 5. So this Queen of Pain has free reign. As Ame bottom has called out available.
And can FY keep him alive? He cannot. Ame will fall. Mood with this rotation, looking for a second, doesn't quite find FY as FY tethers back to safety. Somnus now in, looking to jump forward onto Jabs. There are 4 heroes here though. Somnus very deep and on his own, and he's going to get taken down. Jabs
and
will be denied as Mineski able to outplay LGD on that bottom lane, getting both Ame and Somnus.
He committed forward for that too. He had a haste rune, and he just stayed and held his ground rather than just trying to run away. Just really wanted to commit forward for the kill, and now loses an int, losing 2 int because of it. Quite a bit of mistake there by Somnus. As now Ame starts to farm his stacks, but it's like level 6, and that's a quad ancient stack. This looks like a pipe dream of him killing those ancients, as I believe they're gonna just go look for a fight instead. Clears out the 2 hard camps though. And with this deep vision, they already see the positioning of where Jabs is on the silencer, and they're looking for him.
Mineski looks to try and back him up. He's got the Vortex onto Ame. Do they have the damage? They do. That's going to be Ame down, and FY, he's gone as well.
Nice. Nice by Mineski.
LGD just being a little too confident here with the Gyro IO, and they're getting punished for it.
Yeah. Way too overeager. They had the ward vision. They just really wanted to commit forward for the silencer, but with the hunt, Mineski outnumbering, especially in that position, right? That's in their jungle. That's right by their shrine. But Chalice sticking to objective gaming now, continuing to push toward top.
Full blade mail on ice now.
There he goes.
Easily look to get involved in the fights and make it a lot harder for heroes like Somnus' Queen of Pain and Ame's Gyro to just unleash their combo without having to worry about getting a lot of the damage returned.
Jabs queued up the Midas. Ominous. The global comes out actually late. They may have been able to get that one with the global too.
I think they would have. They do have the point in Vortex and such.
He is pretty tanky though. He's got the Veil now too. He's got 12 armor and 1400 HP.
Did take the 10 strength talent, yeah.
Yeah. It would have, I mean, they still missed the global timing, so that's the important thing. Not sure if they would have gotten the kill anyway. As Chalice, I believe that's the book 1 finished on the courier. They could look to go for some type of pressure here. They could take the tier 1 bottom and then look to go for a Roche relatively soon. Maybe wait for the 2nd or 3rd level of that Necro. But they definitely still have quite a big of a power spike in comparison to Mineski, who now they don't have Haunt up still for a while. The 1 tower bottom.
Radiant's bottom tower
They all collapse.
is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Somnus is just looking. He wants Jabs. So Ninja Boogie walking into that sentry, the rocket,
Radiant's bottom tower
will be enough.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And it's up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Still the fact, yeah, that Chalice Somnus still looking very scary. And we already talked about from the draft just how this lineup really can overrun that of Mineski and Jabs. Found out by Somnus, Sonic Wave down, Jabs will take out the Shadow Strike. We are going to see a hook shot coming from Ice, but the blink's back up, Somnus is gone.
Ice.
He's in trouble. They'll try for the Blade Mail, TP out, but the homing missile connects, and Ice will fall as well. Double kill for Somnus.
Somnus doesn't even care that when he commits for that kill for Jabs that he gives away that they have a ward there. He's like, nope, don't care. I'm killing you.
Feeling pretty confident at the moment, LGD here in game 2.
Yep, taking out another tier 2, and you can see top. Moon actually taking all the creeps from Mushi. So Mushi was pushing this tower, which, you know, it's great if you cut the creep wave, but now Mushi has no wave to farm afterwards, so actually has to port elsewhere. Does have the Blade Mill finish, though. See if they can make anything happen with that.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Tier 2 after Tier 2 being taken by Chalice. All outer towers now gone up 14 minutes in.
Somnus looks like he wants to stop Moon from doing this creep cutting. Makes his way toward top. Will intercept the wave. Kaya picked up. They're starting to get a little bit here. They've got Blade Mail Clockwork, they've got Kaya Storm, and they've got Blade Mail Spectre. Did I say Blade Mail Spectre? No, I said Blade Mail Clock. Yeah, I did.
Chalice.
Chalice.
Spots out jabs.
Quick, easy kill.
Keeps that streak going.
They've got, I mean, they've only really got Clockwork to stop this Storm as well as this Lycan, or to stop this Lycan as well as the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, she's got a Yules now as well, Somnus, so even harder to trap.
Yeah, it's...
She'll always have the chance to buy time to blink back out, even if she overextends.
Even if there's a global, as like a hook shot into a global, he can just Yules himself and turn it around as Somnus.
So let's try and go. LGD for a fight with the Cogs, causing some issues there. Have to carefully maneuver their way around. ISO Sice will be connected upon by the homing missile as they get on top of him. Ninja Boogie also pulling through the cooldowns there. You're going to zip forward with the Storm Spirit, try and find onwards with the Global Silence to get on top of the Armade Gyrocopter, and they do find him, as well as X-Nova, a 2 for 2.
How many tracks was that thrown out? It was at least one, right? I think they got at least one track.
I think so, yes.
Find out. Let's see. It was... He threw out 2. Okay. One of them was still on top of the Queen of Pain, though. So yeah, they got at least 1 track kill out of it. However, it's still level 1 track, so it doesn't give the most amount of gold, and they had to commit a lot for it. That was the global as well as the haunt. Committed forward, and LGD, it's not like they were all 5 there. Chalice was just still farming on the map, and FY too. FY was farming jungle. There's a long zip. Not gonna reach in time.
Yeah, FY already TP'd out.
I think that's probably book 3 finished for Chalice, right? So this is probably the one they can go for that Roche timing. Or even just look for these fights, because I mean they've already taken all the tier 2s. They've got a lot of map control.
They've got decent ways to try and go for the Aegis steals. Of course, they've got a hook shot.
Yeah.
They've got the Storm. They've got Global. They've got Horn. Horn and Global obviously still on cooldown for 1 minute and 2 minutes. So they won't be there. But still, Ice and Moon could look for the play. If they're aware of this going down. The scribbles are being made, so they do know that something's going on around the pit. As it would seem, there's the rocket out. They know for sure. Can they make a steal play happen?
Well worth trying. X-Nova is going to try to block this hook out. You see him patrolling back and forth on the left side there. And Storm Spirit, Moon.
Ice. He's in. Is he going to be able to get the last touch on it? Gets the snatch.
Gets the snatch.
He grabs the Aegis. Doesn't get the kill upon it. And he will almost certainly die a second time as LGD are there ready to beat him up.
Worth.
But he stops them from having the Aegis.
Yeah. Even X-Nova gives it to him. There you go. Another tip.
And interesting to see that. Did you see that? When we showed the win probability, 60% for Mineski.
Maybe it just, I think the win probability might just like Spectre.
I think it likes Spectre.
Because most of the games I see Spectre, even when they're losing really bad, it has the win percentage high for the Spectre team. And I mean, LGD, they don't care.
In terms of the in-game stats, Spectre does have one of the highest win rates at the moment, doesn't he?
Yeah.
At high-level games. And here we go, mid lane indeed, the tier 3 taken. Global Silence comes out, they get the Vortex onto Somnus. Can they kill him off in time? He's getting low. They jump forward, they find Somnus. As Somnus gone, Chalice trying to chase in, looking towards Mushi, will pick up a double kill. The 3 dead buyback comes out from Ninja Boogie. Chalice trying to get out, but the zips are there and they've got the control. That's going to be Chalice down. They've only had to expend 1 buyback here, Mineski, but they're already looking to chase for more Moon. Pretty low on mana, does manage to get the overload slow touch onto X-Nova. Another track kill for Mineski.
There you go, 3 track kills.
Look at that, Dota Plus was right.
3 track kills, 2,000 gold swing, big experience swing as well. Moon did 3,000 damage in that last fight, and that was without a haunt.
Stanley's showing us how they can still fight from behind here.
Dota Plus new.
Mineski. Yeah, Dota Plus was right.
And now Ame does have some levels though, and can back up and farm that ancient stack. So they were trying to play very aggressive. Now they're like, okay, let's take it easy. Let's get our farm back up and let's not jump the gun too much. As here we see them commit very far forward for jabs. And Moon having it like absolute full mana. They get all these track kills, and you can see this is kind of like a split decision. They couldn't really go for Mushi. He did a lot of damage with the blade mail as well versus all of them.
Yeah, Moon just getting a hell of a lot out of that fight.
Yeah.
A lot of money on him as well. What's he done with that money after the Kaya?
Radiant are
LGD.
scanning.
They walk into Mineski's Ninja Boogie, and Ninja Boogie will be able to retreat.
Yeah,
Moon.
He finished off an Orchid after that fight. So the whole Orchid done.
Whole Orchid at base. Okay.
Tower is under attack.
LGD. Alga looks to try and push in again.
Fortified.
That's the glyph forced instantly before the even hit comes out.
Fix
They
it.
can forward.
Moon going in. There's the horn. Hook shot forward as well. They've got the control onto Chalice. Chalice is down. They've got the tracker onto X-Nova. Mineski chasing for another. X-Nova cannot get away from this one as Mineski are in. Ice with the battery assault. A second kill.
Another track.
These two last fights incredibly costly for LGD.
And that one was without global. That was a haunt, but you saw them, no hesitation. They knew they could go for that fight here on Mineski, as they closed the gap heavily from a close to 7,000 gold lead and a 5,000 experience. We're taking down 1k gold, 0 experience.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look at that. The Dota plus win probability shoots up, then you. It's on the rise. 70% now for Mineski, despite that portion of the game where LGD were ahead. But in terms of the, as you say, it's certainly going to be the heroes picked that the Dota plus is favoring. There's this Spectre that we've seen have a lot of success in bottom lane jabs. Go down.
What are the next item choices? BKBs, I'm assuming, at least on one of the heroes. Yeah, BKB for Chalice at least. Still going for an Orchid on Somnus to be able to go for the Storm. So they're realizing that Moon's getting way too much off in these fights. As Moon, 2,000 mana pool now, level 17. He's got good ways to look for kills on the split. And jumping long forward onto Somnus here. They get enough damage. They bring him down. Another track.
I mean, Moon is just getting kill after kill, as it seems, with these plays. He's able to get the zips on point. He's able to now start building into the Bloodstone. He's going to have that fantastic time. I mean, we saw Moon, try his best last game on the Tinker, and it seems to be the same to this game round. He really is looking to be the sort of the star player in Mineski, at least the performances we've seen during this group stage.
He's making all these aggressive plays too. He's like putting LGD back, then allowing Mushi to just farm, who now has a Manta finished up. So Mushi's damage is very significant now, tied up with Chalice's farm. The recovery by Mineski. And they're setting up top for Chalice, but they don't really have the disable to go for the Storm.
Here I am.
And he's gone.
Missile.
So important. The most important thing in this game is like the hold that they did, but them being able to deny the Aegis. Taking the Aegis, of course, on Ice. Like if they had that base push from LGD with the Aegis, they would have felt a lot more confident. Oh, Ninja Boogie gets seen for a second by the Necro Books, gets purged up.
And they're looking at full chase and commit. And they'll let him go, Mineski. They have no interest in trying to fight the rest of the team there. They'll back off.
They want to set up for somebody on mid here, it looks. As Somnus jumps forward, no hesitation.
In again. Straightforward with the big long zip. They do get the chance, Somnus, to pop the Yule Scepter, but the global comes straight out afterwards, so he cannot get away. Somnus, nearly does, but he does still fall. They get Somnus. Ice TP's out. Moon's able to zip to the side. That's Mushi.
He's left alone.
He is all alone. So Mushi will fall.
His middle tower is under attack.
Now it doesn't seem worth it. No. They get a good amount.
Well, they get a good for, I mean, it's all about Moon's game, I feel.
Yeah,
he's the one that's going to carry this.
It is, but they use global as well as Haunt there.
Sure, it's a lot of resources.
It's a lot of resources, so now it's time for LGD. When a Queen of Pain respawns, it's time to go mid. Do they have BKB finished on Chalice? Not quite yet, but I still think with Haunt and with global down, you have to try to make this aggressive move forward. And they've got the level 15 as well on the IO, so some nice timings coming in for them. as the tracks begin to get set up by Ninja Boogie.
Moon zipping in, starting to play around with FY, drags him in with the Vortex. Does he have the damage to finish him off? He does not. FY's going to be 5 for now. Now with the turnaround, the Fire Blast, Moon's caught out. He's dead. He's gone for 70.
This is a tanky IO. He's got a pipe and 1500 HP. And when the Howlers popped, he actually has like 1900 HP. The hook shot forward.
Hooks in. Just managing the cog track onto the both of them. There's the buyback from Moon. Zips in straight away. This time he will find F5 with the Sonic Wave. Comes out from Somnus. They've lost Moon. He's dead on the back of a dieback. Ice has to get himself back up to the base. Jump forward from Somnus. They're going to finish off Ice, but Ice can keep his distance. Jabs and Ninja Boogie trying to hit back, but X-Nova's in with a Fire Blast onto Ninja Boogie and chasing him with Chalice. They are careful as Mushi does turn up and start to punch back. Somnus has gone down as the dagger comes out from Mushi.
That's a 767 gold for Mushi.
But it is this long death timer on the Storm Spirit Arme, continuing to push him with the backup of FY.
They didn't get the rack still. And they're starting to drop low. This Shuriken's bouncing through.
The dagger as well. Mushi
have to start getting back here. We've got the pipe back available from FY. He's going to use it. They've got to watch out for the tracks and the rockets with those Shuriken bounces, as they will disengage here, and they still don't get the racks.
Mineski continuing to hold.
Expensive hold though, right? Moon bought back and died.
Nice did try for a hook shot there. See if they could find one of the team on the retreat, but they were already out, LGD.
How much did Mushi get for all that fight? Got quite a lot. 2800 toward that Radiance now. Now the BKB is finished, at least on Chalice. Ame also about to have a BKB. And how's Somnus doing? Not as close to BKB, but now they're queuing up the triple BKBs to deal with all of the AoE, all the disable and everything that's coming out from Mineski, and all this annoying poke from their spell damage. And Moon will build the Yules of his own to deal with the silence that's coming out from the Orchid of Somnus, as Ninja Book just... Now they're on the prowl. They're looking for him. He's fine. He did the, so you see the bounty hunters carrying around a Quelling Blade? So he's using the Quelling Blade to, cut the trees and put down those wards that you normally wouldn't be able to, or... So... Not the greatest vision, though. Roche is back up, and they find a DD. But they still don't quite have the BKB. Ame wants to finish that. And the ward's catching slight vision, at least of a couple. Just saw the Queen of Pain blinking through. Mineski, they do have all of their spells available, and now Mushi's got a relic.
Oh. Yeah,
Top of the net worth.
If you let that... Oh, no, wait.
He bought the recipe.
Okay, brought the recipe. There's... yeah. Still just about 1300 away from the relic.
Level 19 as well on the Spectre. How's our levels doing throughout the game? So yeah, Storm level 20, Spectre level 19. So getting those kills on the comeback.
On Moon. In immediately on top of Ame, trying to get the kill. There's going to be the horn coming out from Mushi as well. They get the silence down onto the IO, trying to focus FY, but as you say, with the pipe, he's too tanky. FY doesn't go down, and now Ame ready to look to fight back. He's with the homing missile out onto Moon. Chalice as well with the ultimate. Corners, Jabs, traps him up. Jabs is gone.
They want Moon. Moon has a Yule Scepter. He zips actually into the rocket, but
he's low on mana.
He's out of mana.
There's another homing missile's out. The cooldown as well. He'll Yules himself up, but they surround him, and Moon's gone.
That's 3, and Moon's dead for 75.
Somnus also finding Ice here to the side of it all. They get the silence down. He has got the blade mail. With the slow of the shadow strike, they'll continue to chase him out. Is there any way he can hook shot himself to safety? Chalice is trying to surround him, but he does get up to the Ancients. Puts the cogs down.
And they just leave him. They decide they just want to go for the push, as Ame and FY are already set up there, taking out that Rax. Both set. And now making their way bottom. Still 45 seconds, no storm. They know this. It turns nighttime as well. We've got that extra bonus from the Howl. Everybody hitting for that plus 50, and now you see they are actually able to fully clear this one out. And that was Haunt used in that last fight. There is a Radiance finished, and they've got Global, but no Haunt and still no Storm for 30. They might have to just try to go for it without it. This is going to die too fast.
It's a hard defense for them to pull together because LGD, the Gyro IO, pushing in. Ninjabuki getting taken out by the Rock Rush. Summoners just jumping in straight away on top of Mushi, dropping the Sonic Wave. The Blade Mail was out though. That's himself a fair, but they have lost X-Nova.
Chalice is focusing buildings. He's not even hitting any heroes whatsoever on this life, and he knows objective gaming. Last racks.
Buyback's coming out. Moon's going to be back up in a couple of seconds. Can they get the big kills, Mineski? They need something incredible here. A Chalice sort of left behind. Mushi trying to go for more. You do have the zip forward by Moon, but Ame pops the BKB immediately. FY tethers himself across the cliff to keep himself safe. There's silence at the moment. Moon does shield himself to remove it. Mushi still chasing onward. Does have Haunt as well if they want to keep going, but they will back off. But that is LGD getting everything they came for from the base, getting them to buy back Mineski and getting every single set of racks. Mega creeps are out.
All right, what does Dota Plus say this time? All right, there we go.
Dota Plus was wrong. Dota Plus was wrong.
It was almost right. It was showing, you know, there was signs of life.
They were correct that there was going to be a bit of a sort of power surge from Mineski, but that has quite quickly been shut down by LGD, as you can see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mega creeps now. How do they deal with this mega creep? Here comes the wave. Mushi can with the Radiance, so can the Storm, but the rest of their heroes do not hit those creeps very well. We see Jab struggling to kill this wave in the mid lane. Is he gonna get the last hit? He does. Okay, good.
Fit for a queen.
Somnus set up for Mushi bottom. Quick Manta, but is Orchided for a moment. TP is on cooldown.
Well, vision of him here with the spirits. It's Mushi.
He's got a long time before he can haunt, or before he can TP, but he's got a haunt. He tries,
but
Orchided
he's
again.
silenced. He can't jump to the horn.
And
and Somnus gets it. 70 seconds without Mushi, even longer without Horn.
as all the lanes push in, I mean, it's mega creeps. We even see IO, you know, the GPM talent's the better one.
One of the time we've ever seen him and IO take the health regen. That is...
He knows the game's pretty much over.
That is some next level BM from FY, and it's beautiful. Taking the bad talent.
He knows the game. Well, he knows the game's ending within the next few moments. So. It's definitely the better talent. The regen's a lot anyway.
It's a lot.
Look when he's tethered. Oh, yeah, he was earned that.
He's got plus 100 regen.
He's earned. There, okay. 46.
But, I mean,
that's still a lot. Because you got to remember, it is a strength hero. Wisp is a strength hero, so you do benefit that bit more from that HP regen.
Wait, what?
What?
What do you mean?
You get bonus HP regen as a strength hero on.
Yeah, but it's plus 15.
He's a strength hero on.
What? That doesn't make sense. Plus 15 is plus 15.
Meanwhile, Ice gets picked off.
I'm so confused right now. You've been silly. Are you pretending? I know it's a strength for it, but it says plus 15.
I'm not going to deal with you right now.
What do you mean? It says plus 15. It doesn't say plus 60. It gets plus 15.
They're pushing the base. Megas are coming in. They've got everything available.
LGD have done it again. Looking to be back on that pre-TI group stage form. They looked a little shaky at the start of the groups, but they've certainly come out with some big old stompers here. And this was another one. As they clean up Mineski, GG is called. LGD take the series.
They all tip 2-0. They all tip X-Nova anyway.
Oh, a lot of love up there between the two teams.
At least they're not, you know, you can tell.
They're both going to main stage.
Mineski's not in